Hi everyone, this is my 13th and final teaching journal for English 2201 this spring semester during COVID-19. It has been very strange. And the last journal that I did was when all of this started, because this was the last thing that I thought of doing. And I wanted to kind of tie things up and reflect. Overall, I was really impressed with how my students did in my two courses when I did that transition online to moving the daily activities like my journaling, which was a core of my course at the beginning. I focused it then to do an online journal. The students got it really well. Really, the only students that really had a difficult time were the ones that I was having a hard time with listening and paying attention when we had in-class instruction. So that really didn't change that much. I did have a few students that were really good in both of my classes, and in both sections reach out to me saying, I'm sorry, I have connection issues. Can I have a few days on the journal? What I did with a lot of the students that had connection issues, which I think is good if something were like this to happen again, or if little bits of it were to go into the fall, which is very possible, to have things like journaling, if students have connection issues, to have them just do at the end of the week. Have one for each of the class days, but say, okay, you don't need to have them turn into the end of the week. But not do that for the whole class, because then it's just crazy. But do it on the individual basis. And I did do some homework instruction, or paper, I'm lost my train of thought, like paper continuations, like extensions on the last final two papers. Yes, because we turned in our last project 3 was like right after we got back, that week after we got back. And they did. I was super impressed with project 3, which was a literature review. For the first time that they ever did it, and during this, I was super impressed. And for project 4, for everything that the students were going through, I was pretty impressed too. There was some pretty good grades in that as well. I originally had challenged the students in my prompt to have a little bit more freedom. And I realized that sometimes freedom really drives students crazy. Earlier on, like in freshman and sophomore classes, because they don't have all that structure. Some of the structure I was very lenient on, like, well, your page number and number of sources are kind of based on the type of project that you're going to do. It's not a one-size-fits-all, and few students flipped out, and other students were like, yes, this is awesome, this is cool, I can do this. And still a couple students tried to slide past a 2-page paper, which I will give all the students the benefit of the doubt this semester because of everything, because my concentration is even way off than it normally is. But some of them, it's like, no. Overall, yeah. The end of my first year of teaching, which doesn't seem possible. The end of my first year teaching, my first year of my PhD program, I've learned a lot. I didn't think I'd be able to teach with my stutter, which is funny because on things like this it's not as evident, but I've done really well in my teaching with my speech. It worked really well for me to have a really difficult class in the fall with my speech and everything. To really try to get over those hurdles and to persevere through that to have a smoother spring semester. Up until, of course, everything went to hell in a handbasket. Just in the world in general, not specifically in my classroom. But yeah, up until everything, the world imploded, it was going pretty well. And it still ended up going pretty well even after transitioning online. So I am teaching English 1100 in the fall. I'm excited about the new textbooks. I'm really excited about the common read. I think it's going to be fun. I'll be able to prep over the summer because probably a lot of things are going to be closed. I'm not going to be able to do traveling. So yay. So that's it for this spring and the 2019-2020 school year. So I will see y'all in the fall. Bye.